Mic check, mic check. Hey guys, Jesse here, the AI Gorilla. I'm sorry about the terrible sound quality off the rip, but I'm at the gym trying to get this video out in between moving and teaching. I was asked to break down my revenue a little more in depth. I'm gonna do the best I can and go over my main artist here and the channels and the views we've got so far. So, I do have like 14 artists. I have 10 under this one DistroKid account. But the majority of the money I've made, over $91,000 now, with a $23,000 fat daddy paycheck here this month, and I was asked to go a little more in depth. I'll go down by service, and you can see I've made 20,000 consecutively for 4 months now. And if you want to know how I did that, go watch all my course videos. This is not a course. We're not going over exactly how I did it, but it's simple. I made a video, I made some songs, and I uploaded them to DistroKid. I made a video, I made an album cover, I made some songs, and I uploaded them to DistroKid. And then I repeated that process for months. But you can see here, I was asked specifically about iTunes. My iTunes sales haven't gone like crazy or anything. Pretty good amount. I wouldn't say wild. I was asked specifically about that. And but this is a compilation of all artists. I don't have a way for me to separate this by artist. I can go break down by artist, but then it doesn't necessarily have it by song. And I've actually downloaded the data and been trying to separate it, but it's so much I can't parse it. I'm on Google BigQuery doing that right now. 68,000 lines of pay because, each song, because some of them are 0.001 cents. But, iTunes here has paid me here. What does iTunes match? Look at what that is. Code. And Spotify's paid me $25,000. And, even Deezer, who says they don't pay for AI music, has paid me $500. The biggest pay has come from YouTube Red, which is YouTube Premium users, I believe. And then also YouTube Ads, which is people that don't have premium accounts. Amazon downloads, $638. And you got it. This is over, the lifetime of pay. This is 10 months, plus or minus. So Amazon Songs, Prime Streaming, Amazon Unlimited. And then TikTok's paid me like $20, super, not a lot. Facebook, a lot of this just came this month. So Facebook started, I think this might be because Facebook started paying more. They were trying to get more creators onto their platform. And then more Facebook right here. So yeah, and then you can see the withdrawals. All right there, 91,000 in less than a year. Let's go look at Spotify. Let's check that out here. So you can see, I'll move this up a little bit just because I'm paranoid. Got a lot of haters out there. Over 15 million streams so far now on Spotify, by the way. And just under that on YouTube. We'll get there in a second. With 903,000 listeners and 148,000 active monthly listeners. And then at roughly 16 streams per listener on average over the whole year, right? This is for a whole 12 months. But as you can see, I wasn't getting, that's on active listeners. We'll go to streams. You can see I published music way back in May is when I started. So we're almost at 1 year. We're at roughly 11 months. But I didn't really start getting streams until June. And you can see all the way July, August, September. And then I started picking up a little bit. And then I kept publishing and publishing and publishing and publishing. And then it was exponential. We finally had a couple of bangers, which I now base all my albums off of my most popular songs, which are random songs. And then now we're downtrending a bit because I've been publishing less music because I've been pursuing this, teaching you guys and getting the word out there and getting people to the community, and, moving into the new house. But I'm still publishing music every week, just not every day now. I'm making music every day. I just can't, the time to sit down and listen to it and make playlist hasn't been available for me, which is what takes the longest, is listening to your music, regenerating songs, making sure it sounds good. Number one, it just has to sound good. If it doesn't sound good to you, it's not going to probably sound good to anyone else. But that's enough on that. Let's check out YouTube. So you can see I got this on Traffic Source, specifically so you can't see the videos and look them up, right, if you're wondering. But we've hit over 14.5 million total views in 10 months, plus or minus. But you can see the same thing. Views were minimal, right? And it's showing you where they're coming from. but minimal. And playlists of songs. Our albums are released as playlists on YouTube. And that's what this means here when you see playlist 314 views in June, right? And then August, we got some nice little pump. And then there it was just exponential. We've kind of based out here in, 25, 50 to however many thousands of views we're getting a day, enough to pay us. And you see we made, so yeah, that's kind of the overview of the YouTube channel there. Got a bunch of views. So our 14.5 million views with, I'm leaning in to look at the laptop. Sorry, I'm at the gym. Over 404,000 watch hours at the average view duration of 1:53. And this actually went down, and I'm not telling you to do this, but I recently started running some ads, basically reinvesting the money into videos. I made a couple visualizer videos, aka static images with some little pulsing bars, and running ads to those, and they're performing well, but it's brought my view duration down. So who's to really know? Maybe that's why. Maybe people are finding me and going to other traffic sources and buying my music. But our revenue's gone up this month to the biggest ever, which is 23,000. And so if you want to know how to do this, you want to learn how to do this, go watch all my videos. I'm trying to link them above. I got a playlist of like 11 videos. So, there's like 6-7 hours of me doing the same thing, just making albums and uploading them through DistroKid. If you want to be able to DM me, you're going to need to join the private school community. We have a bunch of stuff in there. The tools you see me using, sometimes when you see me use tools to auto prompt and auto download, those new tools were all available because of the school community, right? And because of showing other people how to make music, I was rewarded with tools that have saved me tremendous amounts of time. Those tools save me literally dozens of hours every week. So if I need to go bang out a song like you watch me do in the live and whatnot, I can knock out a whole album, or at least get a whole first draft is what it really is of an album. And picking the songs that I want to keep, regenerating songs that I want to keep, getting rid of songs I don't want. And then generally, if I don't like a song, I just regenerate it. And, I exhausted my notebooks of music that I wrote long ago, but also I'll still write a limerick on the spot. It's not hard. Children of the 90s, you know what I mean? But so the school community, it looks something like this. It's ran by me. It's a cool little picture from my time in the Army. And we'll go to the About page here. And you can see it's a working community, right? This is not a school. All these videos are on YouTube for free. I wouldn't gatekeep that stuff. This is just dollars that I wish was available, and I didn't have to go 6 months with getting 30 views, right? Because now we use search engine optimization. But I've made free tools. MusicalSEO.com is available to everyone. You guys seen that in my other videos. And yeah, I should pump that right now, because I think that's going to be a banger, a good thing for our community. So I've made MusicalSEO.com. I'll go ahead and sign in there. Go create you an account. It's free. You can get 5 free keyword searches a day. You don't have to use vidIQ anymore. And once you log in, you'll be able to go through your keywords. You can search right up everything that you want. We'll go to dark blues. There we go. And you can get YouTube or Google keywords, but we're going to search that. And that's just the keywords. But yeah, go check the tool out. It's got the niche intel tool, if you remember that one. And got searches in here. It'll pull everything. We'll paste that. We'll actually just paste it here. And free. See how it says free there? You get free searches. So it'll pull up everything, but it won't do the keyword research, right? So you'll see the difference here. This is searching YouTube, iTunes, right? I got my iTunes key in here for free for you guys. And this is Google suggested keywords, YouTube suggested keywords, free. And do as many searches as you want. And then you can see it pulls up all this dark blue stuff here. And yeah, super cool. Playlist for men who move in silence. I have some of these. You've seen this on Dead Wi-Fi for me. I tried to emulate some of that myself. But yeah, pulls up all that data there. But now if you want keywords with it, and it pulls up some, yeah, you can see it has how many likes and the engagement here on YouTube results. But we can also, when you click Pro, which if you're not paying, you'll only be able to get 5 free a day. You can search these, and it'll give you the keyword Pro keyword data. Now you get CPC, and it'll pull up the keywords here for you and give you the demand. And so I would put music in there if you wanted to target music, because these are actual keywords pulled from Google. And, but yeah, this is a free tool for everyone to use. It's similar to that niche intel tool, only you don't have to download anything. This is a website, and it's going to pull all the data from all the main sources for you. And then you can go use the AI strategy in there. It'll give you a, say, dark blues music. It'll give you we can analyze that. And I have, you can put your own API key in here, or you can pay for one. If you pay the $20, you can just use my API keys on everything. And if something's not working, just come on YouTube and yell at me, because I made this myself and I don't even know how to code. But it's generating like a niche overview. It'll do a plan for you. And then if you click this, it'll auto generate a 30-day release plan. And then it'll cache these too. So that way you're not burning out your own API credits. If you're using that, they'll cache the stuff for the music. And, but it's going to build the results. It's going to give an entire overview, song breakdown. So if you're trying to, this tool's made for people who are trying to pick a niche, right? Kind of dedicated, tells you about it. Stable, slow growth, low to medium, significant room for unique artists to stand out. Talks about it, breaks down the instrumentations, the rhyme scheme, verses and choruses of some of the most top songs, right? Tells you what to do, writing tips for the niche, words that go in there, things that they repeat, song structure, and yeah, common keys, your BPM. And tells you what the keys are generally in there, and then tells you some choruses and kind of the energy it goes with. And you can like take this page and feed it to your LLM, to Chat GPT, and say, hey, I only make songs like this, right? And help you get it even better. It tells you the instruments, like if maybe even when you're prompting, you might want to know the instruments you're going with and stuff, right? If you don't know. But yeah, so here's some tracks that reference Death Letter Blues. And sent him a letter, told him the woman he loved was dead. And if you ever heard that song, if you're a blues fan. But yeah, pulls all this up, lots of data. Make sure you accept the Google cookies. I think this site's on the up and up. It should be good to go. AI's been guiding me. Use AI to help you with everything. But yeah, go check it out. Have fun. Peace.